Shalom. It's your brother Yerah giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Shalom to the elect of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whom the Lord will have mercy on in these latter days. Shalom to the men of the Lord that are preaching and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, shalom to all you brothers. And I'm back with another quick lesson here, going back into the signs and wonders that was prophesied to unfold and be shown to us in the latter days. This is Joel 2:30. It says, "And I will show wonders in heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke, and the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord Yahweh to come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord Yahweh shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord Yahweh hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord Yahweh shall call." And that remnant is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in America, primarily, who were also scattered. There's that remnant, like unto the speckled bird, across really all over the planet. But the bulk of us are here in America today, and there's elect among us, that are being spoken about here as that remnant. This here, what you're seeing, this is the sign unto us that we just got in Joel. Now look at this. I can go back. Nah. Hey, that's a huge column of smoke from basically an active volcano out there in Indonesia, and that whole area, that whole region is heating up in a major way right now. Now there's a conflict brewing right now between India and China, and that whole region is starting to heat up. And you have Afghanistan over there where America's present, so it's heating up in that whole region, really, and now we're starting to see more and more signs, because if we look at this, you might say that alone, volcanoes and stuff, they happen, blah blah blah, but when you mix the fact that the solar eclipse that just occurred, really last night, June 20th into June 21st into to today, hey, the signs are starting to add on top of each other, man, to where you see that this is the work. These are signs that the Most High is showing us, as He said, in the heavens and in the earth, Now, this is a clip once this damn ad plays through. Now, this is an older clip of another one that happened back in December, and Lord willing, I'll upload the raw clip of the one that happened this weekend. Look at that. Now, that's a solar eclipse right there, and that's going over pretty much that same region. It's going from the Middle East over into Asia. Look at that. It's basically a big ring of fire. Look at that. Now, that's an ominous sign, man. Hey, that's humbling when you see that. When the Most High, He speaks through the heavens sometimes, Look at that. They're all looking up in wonder, not knowing that the Most High is getting ready to judge this place, Asia's going to get a heavy, heavy judgment as well, too. And like I said, Lord willing, I'll try to upload just a raw video of the actual one from this weekend. And the heavy thing about this eclipse is you have the summer solstice that happened, that this is the first day of summer pretty much. Today really is, going from yesterday to today is also the first day of summer. And you also have this solar eclipse, going across that region, which is a heavy sign. Then you factor on that, there's also the new moon, so this is also a new month, you know, and it all just happened, you know, at the same time. This is the Most High showing Himself, showing signs and wonders in the heavens, you know. And this is why men who are spiritual, they're not going to ignore these things. Now Esau will just tell you it's a coincidence, you know. This, we knew this was going to happen, blah 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 blah, and you know it's all random, and it's, you know, he's got, you know, various scientific explanations for why he thinks it can happen, but it's all guessing. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about when it comes to the heavens, you know. And Isaiah 44 here proves that. It says, Isaiah 44:24 says, "Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, and He that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord Yahweh that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, and spreadeth abroad the earth of myself." So the Most High did all of these things, you know. It's not a random Big Bang, you know. But Esau is against the Most High. He hates the Most High. So he'll try to convince everybody else that he doesn't exist, or, you know, really we're the gods of the earth, we as in humans, you know, which we are, which Israelites, we are gods, but we're gods through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's not of our own will, you know. This is a gift to be one of us, you know, as much as it doesn't feel like it, you know, us being in the curses, you know. What we're promised is the entire world and even beyond that. That's our birthright. You know, verse 25, it says that frustrated the tokens of the liars, and that's Esau Edom, who is the so-called white man, and maketh diviners mad. So all you astrologers, all you astronomers that are looking up constantly in heaven, really they're worried about the chariots, which are the so-called UFOs, that are constantly looking in the skies, and you see something that you just can't explain, so you make up some bullshit and try to feed it to the public, you know. That's you, tokens of the liars, that turneth the wise men backward and maketh their knowledge foolish. Because there's going to come a time you're not going to be able to explain anything. Nobody's going to buy your bullshit explanation of what you're seeing up in the heavens eventually, man. Just like how you had to come out and say, well, yeah, UFOs are a thing now because people are seeing too many damn chariots. You know, not damn, you know, Salakia. People are seeing too many chariots, you know, for you to ignore it now, you know. So you were these wise men here that are being turned backwards, you know, with your knowledge being made foolish because they try to explain it away, saying, you know, oh, it's weather balloons, or it's, you know, it's refracted sunlight, or, you know, or a satellite or something like that. Hey, the Most High is about to show Himself, man. We're about to be back in that time of undeniable miracles happening forth, you know. And the ones who are going to believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, hey, they're going to believe, you know. And there's still going to be a hard-headed remnant of you Negroes that are just going to, you know, you're just going to be destroyed, you know. You're still going to seek to have this world continue instead of repenting and coming back to your power. In Daniel 4, it says, how great are His signs and how mighty are His wonders. His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and His dominion is from generation to generation, you know. So a great, you know, major prophet, you know, is going in about how great the signs of the Most High are, who is known to interpret dreams, you know, as a Nebuchadnezzar, you know, if you know that story, you know. So even down here it says, then came the magicians and the astrologers and the Chaldeans and soothsayers. So Daniel knew about all of that, but he still reverenced the signs of the Most High, you know, His wonders, you know. So the conclusion of all of this is these things are the signs that we're going to see at the end times, which we're in today, you know. And I'll close it with this in Luke, where this is Yahweh Shai, our Lord, basically telling you that you would see these things right as the end would be upon us, you know. And He said, and He said He unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And India and China are going at it right now, you know. The whole region is heating up, like I said earlier, you know. And America is about to be front and center in all global conflict, really. And it says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and we're seeing that, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven, you know. and then it goes in that once you see these things, they're gonna start. Esau's gonna come down on us with great wrath, and they're gonna start putting their hands on us, trying to lock us up. You know. Actually, I'll just read Luke 12, verse 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. You know. So these things that we're seeing right now, they're going to increase. You know. And through the Spirit, I believe by a great deal. You know. The whole vibration of this place is going to utterly change. You know, it's going to be like the earth is shaking. You know, you're not going to be able to believe what you believed a year ago, which you can't right now, really. You know, imagine 6 months from now, or even a year. You know, what can happen. You know, so I just wanted to get that. Hopefully, you brothers were edified. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash Wa Abba Babal.